Hey guys, Chris with Poolometry here, and today I'm going to teach you my secret for shooting 3 rails in the corner. First, let me demonstrate the kind of accuracy that's possible using my aiming system. The foundation of my aiming system is the same spot on the wall concept that is already quite well known. However, trying to estimate the location of a spot out in the open air is very difficult. And as I've debunked in other videos, choosing an actual spot on the wall is significantly inaccurate. My strategy is to identify the diamond aiming points from various positions on the table and convert them to a memorable pattern. Essentially, I've made a map of how to shoot this shot from anywhere on the table. I'll run through my aiming numbers now and then later reveal the pattern that can help you memorize them. From diamond 6, I aim through 0.9, diamond 7 through 1.5, diamond 8 through 2.2, diamond 9 actually aligns through 3.2, but you can't hit that because it will hit the tip of the pocket. So I do a speed adjustment, fast speed through diamond 3, and then diamond 10 aligned through 4.4. Keep in mind, these are for a medium speed stroke. If you're going to shoot this with fast speed, you need to adjust your line of aim because the rebound angle will be different. If we extend the pattern in either direction, we actually end up with 2 more aiming points. We can aim from 5 through 0.4. And we can aim from diamond 11 through 5.8. So here are all of the aiming numbers, and what I want you to notice now is the mathematical pattern. From 5, 6, and 7, the number goes up by 0.5, 0.6, and 0.7. And then from 8, 9, and 10 by 1, 1.2, and 1.4. While this might seem like a lot to take in initially, it actually only takes a minimal amount of practice and repetition to commit this pattern to memory. And if you use this pattern as often as I do, you'll actually start remembering individual points instead of having to start at like 5 through 0.4 and then go up 5, 6, 7. Instead of having to do that pattern, I tend to always go back to 8 through 2.2, and then I can work from either direction really quickly, and even in live play can recreate these numbers. Let's see how much you already remember. From diamond 5, what was the first aiming point? This is diamond 0.4. Then what is the pattern it increases? 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. Then double on the end rail, 1, 1.2, and 1.4. Now try to fill in the numbers. Consider pausing if you really want to give this a try. Notice also these are double the long rail changes, which means if we split the end rail numbers in half, we get the pattern 0.5, 0.5, 0.6, 0.6, and 0.7, 0.7. And then, of course, we can fill in the numbers between. But we also need to consider how speed affects this shot. If you want to up your power, you can cheat up the rail by about 0.2. This is actually minus 0.2 from the numbering system. So let me demonstrate from 8 through 2.2. Let's just clear the medium speed line. So medium speed. And you'll see by the time it gets to the pocket, it's basically slowing down. So that's medium speed. And then if I cheat up 0.2 to diamond 2, which some people would call diamond 6, this is going to cheat with fast speed. For a second speed adjustment from diamond 10, my medium speed is 4.4. But if I want to cheat up pocket, I can cheat by about 0.2. That brings me to about 4.2. Now I'm going to hit this fast speed. Of course, if you want, you can write these numbers down, or if you want for reference, you can download my shot chart seen here at Poolometry.com. While most people are simply concerned with the right aiming point, let me also put on your radar the concept of rail distance. For example, the 3 and the 1 are both on my 7 through 1.5 line, but the 1 is much closer to the rail. Now there's still a little bit of distance here, but my medium speed shot should be fine for that distance. So let me just show that this pocket's medium speed. However, if I shoot the 3 with that same speed, it's not going to go in. The reason is because it's going to start catching topspin. And when the topspin gets to the rail, it's going to run longer into this rail, which is going to allow the angle to go further down here, which is going to allow it to run long from the pocket here. Let me show you. In fact, in my introductory video where I show 5 in a row, I actually have them from that kind of distance, and you see me shoot with a bit more snap than a medium speed shot. So from here, again, if I shoot with that medium speed, it's going to run short. But I have to hit this ball harder to get it to the rail with medium speed rail action. Of course, what happens if the balls are more like what happens in live play? Let's see if I can come up with a 3-railer here. All right, so I've got my 10 through 4.4 line. I'm way off of that. I know if I add 7, I'll be up to 5.1. Looks like somewhere in this range here goes 1, 2, 3, and actually coming back to me here. I'm going to try to aim it actually towards diamond 5 in order to get on that line. Let's do one more, see what I can come up with. Now this is a little harder because I'm going to have to cut back at it, but I am through 2.2 here. That actually looks pretty close to my line 8 through 2.2. So I'm going to try to cut there 1, 2, 3 going back to the same pocket. I'm actually going to aim, because it's going to throw it, I'm going to aim more towards 2.5 to counteract a bit. Something like this. These numbers also work as a kick system and can be predictably adjustable. A quick note here about English. Traditionally, people shoot this as a kick shot with running English. However, all of my aiming points are designed for an object ball bank shot. This means to mimic the rebound of an object ball, which ideally has no side spin, I use a center ball hit as the starting point for all my kick shots. So for example, 7 through 1.5, this is my medium speed shot, makes the hit. But if I wanted to make the hit up table by about a diamond, so let's say I was off by 1 diamond, I'm going to cheat by about a half diamond the other way. So I'm at 7 through 1.5, and we'd have to think about which way would I want to cheat. Well, I'd have to cheat up table to make it a tighter, wrap around tighter to get down to this area. So because I'm about a diamond off of my pocket, I'm going to go about a half a diamond off of my medium speed line. So instead of 7 through 1.5, I'm going to go 7 through 1. And if I'm about a diamond short the other direction, so I'm trying to get into this space to kick the 8, instead of cheating to this direction, I'm going to cheat this direction. So that's going to be 7 through 2. Now a little up table with a little less dramatic numbers. Let's say I'm sort of on my 10 line in general, and I want to kick a shot, but it's not in the jaws. It's maybe up here, so I'm maybe aiming at like 0.6. So it's coming from that direction, so it would kick something like this to kick the 8 in. So if I'm aiming at like 0.6, I would need to adjust by 0.3 because that's half. Now, which way should I adjust? Again, and sometimes if you're not sure, go kind of extreme and sort of eyeball what the path is going to do. If I'm cheating this way, it's going to really wrap this way. So I got to cheat the other direction. If this is going towards 0.6 off of the diamond, I need to cheat by about 0.3. So 4.4 plus 0.3 brings me to 4.7. How's that for quick math? Medium speed should make the hit. Of course, if I'm in the other direction, I'd cheat the other way. So let's do about 0.6 here. So if I'm coming in from, it's going to come in from about there to about 0.6. That means I'm going to be hitting something in like that direction to try to kick the 8. I'm at 4.4. To kick this direction, I need to go up table by about 0.3. That brings me to about 4.1 from my line of aim in order to kick the 8. Again, the idea here is based on your aiming point up table in either direction, you're going to cut that distance in half for how you adjust your shot. Let's do one more. I'm going to put the 8 ball at diamond 2. So the idea is we're coming into diamond 2 to make this kick to the pocket. We'll try it from diamond 6. Diamond 6 aims medium speed through 0.9. So let's adjust by, instead of 2 diamonds, we need to adjust by half of that, 1 diamond. A diamond this way, we'll just wrap it around tighter here, so that doesn't work. So we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to do 1 diamond this way, should adjust 2 diamonds that way. So I'm going to aim now 6 through 1.9 to make a hit on the 8.